Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And the video didn't even start yet. Y'all the realest ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. It's amazing. Amazing how, fellas, and I really want y'all to pay attention to these, man, because, fellas, what can we learn from this? Y'all already know how like the title these types of videos. What can we learn from this, fellas? It's amazing how any word, any action, police report, whatever lie that these women can come out here and say, majority of people will come out and immediately take their side. This audio just dropped. I'm sorry, not audio. This video just dropped. I'm gonna try my best to drop this video as soon as possible. This video just dropped. And you can clearly see everything that's going on, clearly seeing that Jonathan Majors was the victim. I mean, this man was sprinting, running from this damn woman. And people in the comment section was laughing. Fellas, what can we learn from this? So apparently this is her finger that she fractured. The markings on her neck from her being allegedly choked, right? But let's get into it, y'all. Unfortunately, there is no audio. I mean, I'll turn it all the way up just so y'all can see. But there is no audio for this video, unfortunately. But let's get into it, man, because I actually want to read the article also too as well that I have here on my phone. But let's get into it. So we're gonna watch it together. Let's go. So for context purposes, this is the car that it was riding in. You'll see them exiting the vehicle. This is Jonathan Majors here. This is Grace Jabbari. You see he's pulling away from her and he's running. Y'all see it again, right? Y'all see it again. Look at him. This is him here. He's trying to get away from her. She has her arm wrapped around him. He's trying to pull away. You see, he's pulling away. He just snatched his arm. Now he's running from her. He just pushed her. He's running away from her. Now he's sprinting. Look at her, running after him. He's still going. Look at her. She's still running. She's still running. This man ran blocks, y'all, and she's still chasing him. Look at this. Still going, a whole nother street. She's still chasing after him, still screaming after him, jumping in front of cars, not even looking both ways. This is crazy. This is insane. I just don't believe. I just can't believe what I'm seeing right now. I can't believe this. Still going. This is a whole nother street, y'all. A whole nother street. Still going. That's her. She done got tired after running damn near 5-6 blocks. I ain't gonna lie, man. They got some good ass cardio. They got some good ass. I ain't even gonna lie. I know Jonathan Majors got cardio, but she got some good ass cardio, bro. She was up in there. She was up in on the bench presses with with Jonathan Majors. I'm sorry, y'all. She was up on them. She was hitting them deadlifts with Dan Jonathan Majors, bro. She was keeping up with this man, and it's. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Keep going. So she finally gets to the store. Yeah, man, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. She's telling them what happened. Look at this. This is all after allegedly this man beat you to a pulp. Look at this. He's trying to walk back to his car or Uber or whatever it is. Here she is chasing him back again. Back into the direction of where the car went. But here you are, ma'am, telling us that he beat you. You were so scared for your life. He choked you up until your last breath, and you thought you was gonna pass out, and you was trying your hardest to fight him off. in the midst of doing all that, you damaged your finger. All these things. All these things. You were that terrified for your goddamn life from allegedly him putting hands on you and beating you to a goddamn bloody pulp that you chased this man for damn near 100 blocks. Sprint. And Buddy was sprinting. Jonathan Majors is in good shape, so I know he can run them, but she was keeping up. I ain't even gonna lie. She was keeping up. She was up on that goddamn elliptical with his. I'm sorry, y'all, but still, damn, bro. Her cardio is she's in pretty good shape. That's amazing. That's amazing. Let me read this article, man, real quick. Let me read this. Yeah, it's just baffling, fellas. What can we learn from this? Evidence presented in Jonathan Majors' domestic violence case, which was previously only shown to 6-person jury, has now been unsealed by the presiding judge and released to the public. So that's the video that we just seen. Apparently, there's even more footage that they have. Basically stating or showing, proving that Jonathan Majors is innocent. This is another Amber Heard situation. Another, what's the other lady's name? Oh, no, I'm sorry. She was anonymous. The other lady that accused Chris Brown of assault before Chris Brown released them text messages. This is insane. And the thing that pisses me off the most about this, y'all, about these types of false allegations, right? Women can come out here and say whatever damn type of nonsense. And once it's proven that you are the one that was innocent, once it's proven that she was the aggressor, once it's proven that you are in fact the victim, nothing happens. It's just, okay, cool, sweep it under the rug. All right, cool, next. What happened with the Chris Brown situation after the woman turned out to be a goddamn liar? Where is she? What happened? Oh, okay, you're innocent. It's cool. Go ahead and go about your life. No. Chris Brown was looking at damn near 10 years in prison. Jonathan Majors looking at damn near, I think, 4 or 5 years in prison before they dropped it. And, you know, they keep dropping the charges. They keep dropping the amount of time, the sentencing and the amount of time that he's looking at, which each and every more proof and evidence that comes to court. When this first happened back in what, February or March or whenever it was, they was like, yo, he's looking at 5 to 10 years minimum. Y'all know New York don't play about, DV. Now it's just like, oh, okay, well, I guess she lied. All right, everybody going about their day. No, that's not how it should be, fellas. What can we learn from this? They don't give a damn about us. R.I.P. Kevin Samuels, he said it the best. Nobody's coming to save us. Nobody. But let's keep going. Let me read it over, y'all. My bad. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to monologue. Evidence presented in Jonathan Majors' DV case, which previously only shown to the 6-person jury, has now been unsealed by the presiding judge and released to the public. On Wednesday, Judge Michael Gaffrey allowed more evidence to be publicly released in the case about the alleged violent confrontation in the backseat of a car between Jonathan Majors, 34, and former girlfriend Grace Jabbari. Newly unsealed evidence obtained by USA Today, provided by Manhattan District Attorney's Office, included text messages between the two, voice recordings of Majors criticizing Jabbari, photos of Jabbari's injuries, a recording of Majors' 911 call, and surveillance video of Majors getting Jabbari back inside of the car. Jabbari and Majors met in 2021 while filming Ant-Man, and I don't care to read all that. Let me keep going. In March, Majors was arrested over a confrontation with Jabbari, who is a British, I didn't know that, she's a British dancer and movement coach, during a car ride in Manhattan. According to prosecutors, she had grabbed a phone out of actor's hand after seeing a text message, presumably from another woman saying, "Wish I was kissing you right now." Majors tried to snatch the phone back. Jabbari previously testified. Okay, so listen, let me get into this, y'all. And I'll make sure to put it's from USA Today. I'll make sure to put that link in the description so you guys can go back and read it if y'all want to read that. Let me explain something. Oh, my bad. I thought I had this playing in the background. I'm so sorry. Let me explain something to y'all boys, man. Nobody's coming to save us, fellas. Nobody's coming to save us. The problem with this country and several other countries, the problem with this country is that you are allowed, right? You're allowed to make up all these false allegations. You're allowed to make up all these lies. You're allowed to say and do whatever you want. And that should not be the case. That's not cool. It's not. But you're able to do all these things. Have an innocent man looking at prison time, however much time it is. What we don't know, what we don't have video footage of, was what happened inside of the car. The driver of the car already said back in March she was the aggressor. The driver Ben said this back in March. I said this in whatever other video, if I remember, put that on top. In whatever other video I did on this related to this topic. Fellas, what can we learn from this? What can we learn from this? In their eyes, you will always be, especially as a black man, in their eyes, you will always be the aggressor when it comes to DV. Always. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And let me say this really quick before I move on. Let me say this real quick. I've seen certain women, and y'all know who I'm talking about, laughing at Jonathan Majors. Oh, that's what he get for dating a white girl. That's what he get. Good for him. That's what he get. That's what he get. Girl, he should have did this. There's so much I want to say to that, but I'm going to keep it as PC as possible. But and they know who they are. But let me explain something to y'all, to this certain group of women. White women are not the only ones doing this. You know it, I know it, everybody that's doing this knows. So please stop with the nonsense. Please stop with the nonsense. White women is not the only one doing this, committing these lies and these acts and all this other stuff, number one. And they're not the only, white women are not the only one doing it to black men. White women is doing it to damn white men too. We just seen what happened with Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. Stop the nonsense. The woman that accused Chris Brown of all those assaults and all this, that, and the third was allegedly a damn black woman. What are we talking about? This is the type of stupid ass, dumbass logic that comes out up out of their mouth. All because they bitter and mad. They mad Jonathan Major ain't gonna give them a chance because they back's too big. Come on, bro. I don't get it. My whole thought about this is, and fellas, let me just bring it back. Fellas, what can we learn from this, man? I'm telling y'all boys right now, nobody's coming to save us. Fellas, nobody's coming to save us. You have this man sprinting away from this woman, and she's chasing after him. She's chasing after him. Later on, after this video, she goes to the club. But you're talking about you're injured. Look at her neck. Look at her hand. It doesn't look like her neck is bruised or her hand is broken, like or fractured or whatever she said. What is going on? This is her here, playing with her hair, moving her hair, doing all this, but your hand and your fingers is supposed to be fractured. You have bruises on your neck. Look at her, still trying to talk. Still trying to talk. I don't understand. And she's still running after him. Insane. Maybe y'all think differently, man. It's this type of stuff that really irritates the hell out of me, man, because it's just like, it's sad, number one. One thing I used to always say when I was younger, I'm like, man, that's unfair. And, my uncle used to say, boy, life ain't fair. My mama, my dad, my grandparents, life ain't fair. That's what that's what they used to tell me. Because that's the only thing that I can think of. This man got dropped from two huge movie roles. Otis Redding biopic that I was waiting for because I'm a huge Otis Redding fan. And several other movies. Disney contemplating dropping Jonathan Majors. Who knows what else, other deals that this man could have. Oh, the Army deal. I forgot about that. The Army sponsor or whatever he had going on. All of those things. Who knows what else? Fellas, we are in jeopardy of losing our livelihood, our freedom, our job, our families. If you have, a family. You are likely to lose all this stuff from a lie, from a goddamn woman. Proof them didn't come out to damn near 9 months later. And I said this to y'all in the Jonathan Major video. I said, yo, we're probably not gonna get an update for at least 6 months to a year. I said this back in March. Here it is 9 months later, and we're finally able to, oh, there's a date up here. I didn't see that, my bad. March 25th, 2023. March 25th, 2023. 9 months ago, roughly. I told y'all we were not going to get an update until 6 months to a year. I told y'all that. This whole entire time, this man's name got drugged through the mud, especially them first 90 days. Oh, yeah. Y'all forgot what women were saying about Jonathan Majors? He looked like the type. He looked like the type, too. Look at him. He looked like the type. You could tell he's insecure and he's the what? People from his high school, women from his high school. Yeah, he got rough with me before. People from his college. Yeah, well, he forced me to do this, that, and the third. Guys that you can't even prove that they even knew each other. Yeah, he was just an overly aggressive type, and he always tried to fight everybody. He was just drunk. And he was just what? The smear campaign. Y'all know what time it is. That train. I say this all the time. That train is never late. When it comes to situations like this can happen to you, this can happen to me, this can happen to any of our loved ones at any given time, on any given Sunday. I told y'all this. What happens if whatever chick I used to mess with in high school wakes up one day and says, hey, you know, Deb did ABC 1, 2, 3 back when we were freshmen. We were 13, 14 years old. I don't think it was right. I feel like I'm going to sue him now because he's a YouTuber. I just want to get a couple hundred, a couple thousand. Let me sue him and do this answer. Who do you think will believe me? Who do you think will believe her? How many? I should say, I'm sorry. How many people would you say will believe me as far as the percentages, right? Would you say 20 people believe me, 80% believe her, 5% believe me, 95% believe her, 50% believe me, 50% believe her? I can guarantee you majority, if not all of the people is going to believe her. They're going to take her side. And that's for any damn man. Any man. Y'all boys need to understand something. And I understand I say this all the damn time, but it's kind of like, bro, you can't even do anything to protect yourself. But y'all boys need to do something and make sure that you do whatever it is that you can do within your power. I say this all the goddamn time. Whatever chick that you smashing, whatever chick that you dating, you married to, sleeping with, whatever the case may be, everything seems to be going good now. But the minute you piss her off, the minute you get her upset, the minute you do something that she does not like, you're going to see the real her. Case in point, Grace Jabbari. Jonathan Majors did something that she didn't like, which was text another woman, texting other women. She didn't like that. Women jump into her defense. Well, he shouldn't have been texting other women. I don't give a damn what. I don't give a damn if damn Jonathan Major was smashing her goddamn mama. I don't give a damn. What he's doing is not illegal. You don't like what he was doing or like that he was texting other goddamn women? So be it. Ladies, this is the type of thing that happen when you date these type of men that y'all just want. Thinking that these men gonna be faithful to y'all stupid asses. You really thought these men like him was gonna be faithful? That's what you wanted, so that's what you're gonna get. Fellas, I'm telling y'all boys right now, what can we learn from this? Nobody is coming to save you. We don't all have Jonathan Majors' money. We don't have a multi-billion-dollar company backing us. We don't. I don't. Let me say, I don't know. Maybe y'all do. I don't know. Maybe y'all got it like that. I ain't got it like that. I don't have Jonathan Majors' money to the point where I have a lawyer on retainer that's going to back me for the next damn $10 million, $15 million and cover me for every goddamn thing. I don't have it like that. I'm sorry. I ain't got no mills in the bank. I'm sorry. I ain't got it like that, y'all. I'm an average damn person. Average American worker. Working my 9 to 5, doing what I can do to survive. What can we learn from this? Fellas, I am begging y'all, please tell me, what can we learn from this? This man's career was drugged through the mud. The whole smear campaign, y'all remember this. People from his college started coming out the goddamn woodwork. Oh, yeah, well, he did this, that, and the third to me. Well, why are you speaking on it now? Why you ain't been said something? This man was in college damn near a decade ago. decade and a half ago. Now you're just now speaking out about this because of what? That train is never late. I'm telling you. This can happen to any of us. Any of us. I remember, man, chicks used to, bro. I'm gonna end this video soon because we already at 20 minutes. I did not mean for it to go this long. I'm so sorry. I remember in middle school, bro, in high school too. I remember in middle school, girls used to run around and shove their hands in our pants, fellas. Y'all boys probably remember, or maybe y'all don't remember, or maybe it wasn't, maybe it didn't happen to y'all. But to me, I used to have girls when I used to sit in the goddamn school bus. They used to shove their hands, both of their hands in our pants in middle school, and damn jack us off while we was driving the goddamn school. In the school bus, at the lunchroom, in classroom. Teachers used to turn off the lights. We used to watch whatever stupid ass damn thing on the projector. Girls used to move their desk to you and damn jack you off. Girls used to do stuff like that all the goddamn time. We never asked for it. I never said, hey, yo, no, don't do that. Don't, I don't know. I'm good, man. No. What? Those are the things that they could do. Can I now go back and say, because I remember their names. Can I now go back and say, or not go back? Can I now go today or tomorrow and say, hey, the middle school girls, I never gave them consent to do any of those things. I need y'all to lock them up. What do y'all think is going to happen? Do y'all think that they're going to take my side? Do y'all think they're going to believe me? No, they're not going to do anything about it. They're not going to do anything about it. But that same girl can now jump out and be like, oh, well, he did this. He grabbed my ass and da-da-da-da. And I'll be sitting there like, no, it was you that was grabbing me. I never grabbed your ass. You was doing this to me. They're going to believe her. They're going to take her side. I told y'all about my coworker, not even coworker, my higher up, one of my higher ups that I had to report to, slapping me on my ass. I told y'all that story. If I remember, I put the eye at the top. But I told y'all that story about my coworker slapping me on my ass. She was a higher up. Imagine if I would have did that to her, let alone a colleague of mine or somebody that was under me, let a woman. Imagine, fellas. I work in an office setting. Majority of my colleagues are women. Imagine if I would have done something. If I would have just looked at another goddamn woman's ass in my damn office, what do you think would have happened to me? But here she is, able to slap me on my goddamn ass like nothing happened. Imagine. I'm telling y'all, boys, nobody's coming to save us. Ain't no damn equality when it comes to these types of things. Bro, no. Do what you can do to protect yourself, protect your money, protect your brand, your name, whatever it is, and just hope for the best. That's all you can do, because these things can happen out of no goddamn where. Who is it? George Foreman from the Foreman Grill, the guy that does the Foreman Grill, whatever his name is, got accused of about to get Me Too now because there's a woman allegedly accusing him of assault from the 70s. What the fuck? 50 years ago? What? If he didn't do it, how could this man even prove that he didn't do it? And if he did do it, how can you prove that he did do it? Because of word of mouth? What came out with the stuff that's coming out your goddamn mouth? I'm sorry, I did not mean to rant on that long. I want y'all to comment down below and let me know what y'all thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. Please, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, man. Also, too, hit that bell so when it's out, anytime I upload, notification will pop up and alert you. Also, too, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that share. I look forward to reading all y'all comments, if any. So until next time, please, man, y'all be safe for her, cuz.